You know, there's stuff around your house that you can use as exercise equipment. You don't necessarily have to fork out hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Jeremy Burnett, the tall trainer, is here. Sliders. Makes me scared.
Yes, we've used these before. So these are like the furniture moving sliders.
Right.
You want to get kind of like the bigger ones there. And I actually bought a piece of equipment just like this that was made for fitness. That cost about 8 times as much.
So just the furniture sliders are fine.
And I was very upset when I found out that you could get them really, really, really cheap.
Yeah.
You know, so you go to Lowe's or something like that, you can pick up these. There's like 4 in a package, and they're pretty cheap there. And they do a lot of really cool exercises, stuff that you can't really do with a lot of other stuff.
Okay.
So if you have a hardwood floor or something like that, you may need to use like a towel or something like that instead.
You don't want to scrape
and,
right.
You know, that will slide better on here.
Yep.
But we'll show it on here. It'll still slide a little bit.
Yeah.
But these are really ideal for carpeted floors.
Okay.
So some simple things is if you take your push-up and you bring it onto the sliders here, it actually helps to correct your form, because if you're doing something wrong, you're going to start to...
That's not good.
You're going to start to slide around as you're doing it. So it actually helps you to really stay centered over the slider. So even just practicing where you're just trying not to slide can become a great exercise and work those muscles in a different way.
Okay.
So now there's other things where you can actually slide. We do some floor scrubbies sometimes.
These are killer.
You do 10 front to back on one side, 10 front to back the other side, 10 side to side, and then 10 side to side.
And what are you doing? What are you getting from that? Is that that's kind of a core thing?
There's a lot of core here. There's some arms and shoulders in there too, but a lot of core. And the longer you can do that, the stronger that core is going to be. The important principle of that is a lot of people try to do this one. They go, okay, I'm going to do this. But the idea is actually what the one that's not moving is making you work pretty hard. So you want to make sure that the hand is not moving. It's almost even better to do it this way. Because controlling that is one of the big things. That's one of the big principles of the sliders.
Okay.
Some of the other upper body stuff, another slide out one is you can slide out here and push back.
You make that look a lot easier.
You can do from toes too there. So you're really getting the back of the arm, the tricep going really, and then of course every time you're using anything, especially hands-on sliders, you're getting the core going. There's some cardiovascular stuff. You can do mountain climbers on there, which takes some of the jostling out, but brings a lot more abs in, because now I have these sliders that want to fall back, and then I have to tighten my abs to keep them from going back there. And so you can get some mountain climbers, things like that in there. If we take it to a standing, there's some of my favorite exercises you can do with it, is you put it underneath the foot there. So you put it underneath the foot there. You want to kind of usually have the foot kind of back just a little bit on the slider there.
Right.
And you're going to come down and you come back up. So now, because this back foot is going to take off on you if you're not careful, now you really have to load this one leg. And really you get some great work in this one leg here. So you can do some repeated sliders there. You can just slide out to the sides and then slide back. You can try to stay low while you're doing that, and it really gets just a whole bunch of wonderful things going on.
Can I just say that I have done all those things, but I've never been... That's amazing. Furniture sliders, who knew? Jeremy Burnett, the tall trainer. We have more information and a link to his website on 13wham.com. Thank you, sir.